Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. It is terrific to be here in the foothills of the Alps at this most notable of modern stadia, the home of Juventus. And already we're underway here. Cristante. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. And now the breakaway. Pellegrini. He's made sure that that won't get through. Hit long and direct. He's through. That's gone a long way up and away. Lovely feet. And it's got through. Oh, shooting chance! He's pulled off a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Off target.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Has a hit! Has a goal! Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, and it's been like a breath of fresh...
Shot at goal! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish right from the top draw! And Lazio score first.
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
Lazio take the lead.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
What an adventurous run from a defender. And a header! Good delivery. No joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Pellegrini. Cristante. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Well, they could break here. Vecino with a delicate ball. He's got away. Shapes to shoot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations...
Chance!
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Looks to clip it forward. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. El Shaarawy. Going for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
All he'd be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Here's a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. Gets the chance to cross. There's the shot! He's got away with one there.
A chance that's created through very good grafting. Did well to get in the face of his opponent.
Ball's out on the left now. There are a few waiting for it. Goes for goal! Has a hit! Just a fraction high.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
And here's El Shaarawy. And it's El Shaarawy. Cristante. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Could move up a gear here. Tries to stroke it through. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. The referee brings the first half to a close. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk. Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Pete.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Forward it goes. Vecino. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's got options out wide.
Lazio really are almost trying to pass the ball through a brick wall at the moment. You can see the sense of anxiety has now shifted to the stands.
Quick glance and the shot!
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Usai goes looking. And he's straight offside. Cristante. Brings it forward. Chance to break. Gets away from his opponents. Pellegrini. And it's played forward.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
He could be in here. He's had a go! It's a throw in. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Real chance! Goalkeeper's ball. Dybala. He's on his way. Dybala tries the cross, gets up to head it! Oh, should have been the equaliser.
Well, that'll be a major disappointment for him. That should have got his team back in the game.
Defender's on the back foot. And he's onside.
Lazio are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Pellegrini. And here's Dybala. Driving on, he could shoot here. Out to the left it goes. Hit into the middle.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Header! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Yeah, looks very...
And that's that. No joy for the players, nor indeed for the loyal fans. It has ended in defeat. A thoroughly disappointing outcome. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
And that's where we have to... Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Stade Louis II, not one of the biggest grounds, but certainly one that serves up.
He's gone for it! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Kluivert tries to get it forward quickly. Kaderabek. Sanchez. Kaderabek.
He's had a goal! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Tries a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Kluivert. Kaderabek. Lyon still without an attempt on target. Lazzari. Played out to the right. And help's available out wide. Looking for a decent ball in. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Shooting chance!
It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Big chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Gaillard. Over to the left. Played into the middle. Ball swung in. Has he found his man? Lazzari. Tagliafico. Hoists it forward. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. It out wide. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Valencia are taking a simple, modern approach here.
Yeah, but I'm all for simplicity, Peter. If it works, it's good enough. That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Out to the left it goes. If anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. Sanchez. Jose Gaya did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well positioned to make that interception. Lazzari. Ball's out on the left now. Gets the better of his man. Oh, good delivery, almost a perfect outcome.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Plays it back. And it's half-time here. So another team has broken through. It's certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Reflections on the first half?
Lyon have been playing relatively well from what I've witnessed. Good movement and the ball retention has been quite strong, and it's led to a few chances. It's just that cutting edge that's lacking at the moment, and it's fixable.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. Well, the action has already resumed here. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Battles to win it back. Nicely controlled. Maitland-Niles. And it's played forward. And it's Maitland-Niles. Sanchez. Plays it long. Good idea, just poorly executed. Oh, what's he done? Forward it goes. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. It's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Maitland-Niles can't get the better of his opposite number. Dinks one in. He's gone for it! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
It's a loose ball. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Tagliafico. Plays it out to the wing. Whipped in. Timely intervention. Tagliafico plays it forward. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Sanchez. Hoists it high, and he's there to cut it out.
Valencia showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Tagliafico. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Out to the left it goes.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
It's come loose. Oh, real danger here.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Lazzari. Well read, he sorted that out. Over to the left. It's being played forward. And that will be the final act. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. A little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Stade Louis II, not one of the biggest grounds, but certainly one that serves up a very unique atmosphere. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
And already we're underway here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It's Dembele! And he's done it! There is the breakthrough! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Everton didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Fabian Ruiz. Everton are behind here. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Fired deep towards the back post. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Grealish stands over the ball. He'll be looking to dink one in. He comes flying in! And he's there to clear it. Gets away from his opponent. Has a hit! Dembele has a pop! Idrissa Gueye. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's a decent ball. It's out for a goal kick. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Looking to break out here. And here's Dembele! And that could be trouble. And that's a goal kick. And it's Dembele. Chip through. Idrissa Gueye. Garner. Out to the left it goes. Grealish takes a look up. Hernandez. Fabian Ruiz. And here's them. Hits one! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better.
What a great finish, but how about the touch?
And we hit half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Fabian Ruiz hits that long.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Garner. Grealish. Hernandez. Fabian Ruiz. Over to the left. He's making a real surge on the left. Gets it into the middle. Timely intervention. Turns and goes back. That's a good ball to... Hits one! A real chance and a real let-off.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. The referee's awarded a free kick. That was mighty close. More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Dembele simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Everton can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. And it's Gueye. Now it's Grealish. Grealish delivers. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hoists it forward. Can he dig out a shot? Chance! Oh, taken with style. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. Dembele. Pickford deals with it effortlessly. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Well positioned to make that interception. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Keane. Garner spreads it towards the left. Greenish beats the offside trap. Garner decides to play it back. Oh, well defended, that had to be done.
Well, decisiveness has deserted them, Peter. They need precision, and it's sadly absent.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. He'll fancy himself from here. Dembele! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Oh, he's gifted it back. He's one-on-one, and a shot! He's got away with one there.
That was great pressure to force the initial error, Peter. It's the perfect example as to why this is a favourite tactic of a lot of teams these days.
Just brushed off the ball there. And it's played forward. Garner. Grealish. That'll be a throw-in. Hakimi goes looking. Dembele tries lifting it over. Looking to force his way through. Pickford catches it safely. So that's it. It is all over. No joy for the players, nor indeed for the loyal fans. It has ended in defeat. A thoroughly disappointing outcome. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence. And I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So, just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.